By Jane Saltzman, the fitness manager for the center at Belvedere. She's sitting down with Steve.
All right, appreciate you spending a few minutes with us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Love talking healthy aging with the center, and strength training can play a role in that.
Oh yeah, we lose strength as we age. And don't think it starts at like 60. It starts well before that. Yeah, we lose a lot of our muscle mass as we go through life, starting at about age 30, 35. And so we don't really think about it when we're younger that much, but we pass some number where we all sort of wonder what in the world has happened to our bodies. And losing the muscle mass with age is really hard. It changes how we function in life. It puts so much more pressure on our joints, on our spine, our neck, everything. So we need muscle.
We're not as invincible as we thought we used to be.
No, no.
You mentioned maybe no particular age, but let's kind of focus on 50 and over. How does our strength training change at that point?
Or how it should change, maybe?
In theory, yes.
In theory, how it should change. Well, first of all, it should not be focused on our appearance, as in what do we look like at the beach. Beach bodies should not be a thing. And it should be focused on living a functional life, which means the comfort that you live, getting in and out of a car, chair, whatever it is. But so it needs to be strength training or resistance training. And you want the motion of the act to be correct so that you're actually building strength as opposed to not, or shortening muscles as you strengthen them. You want to keep them long. And you need the muscles to support the joints, which we know they go downhill.
At some point, right? We have to adapt as we get older.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you know when it's time to kind of increase that strength training?
Well, when you start feeling like certain things are getting more challenging, or you're tripping, or you notice your balance has changed significantly, opening jars, there are any number of things. That's a sign that you should be starting to lift weights or use resistance or body weight resistance to begin rebuilding that strength. Especially, the core is the most vital muscle group, muscle mass that you want to be working on. But if you're leaning forward, you're seeing structural changes in your body, all signs.
And one of the places we can do that is, ironically, at the center.
Yeah, at the center, strength training is becoming pretty big. And in fact, I just had a fundraiser, very successful fundraiser, because we had to buy a bunch of new weights because people are getting so much stronger. And people are really realizing how important this is, and they're seeing how much it's changing their lives, and it leads to more independence. So yes, we have a really growing and robust strengthening program.
It's just another reason to value the center that we have available in the area.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming in today.
My pleasure. Thank you.